So I've just been wondering recently, how cheap can you go with a guitar sound and get it to sound good? So I think I'm going to do that today. I'm going to see how cheap I can get my guitar tone.
What we're using you today, old friend? No.
I am dressed accordingly in my onesie. It's what all the top musicians are doing these days.
What to do, what to do, what to do. This one. So this is, I think, the cheapest Epiphone you can get today. It was given to me recently by a friend for purposes of this video. Quite nice.
Sorry, out of tune. So first thing I'm going to do is raise that, because it's really low down, or decrease this one, because they're really high and really low, so I'm really confused. I'm also going to sort out the tension, because it's a bit ridiculous, because as soon as you go up to this one, so we're going to see what we can do about that. I was just playing a little bit more. That doesn't sound bad at all. That's in the middle pickup, that's not bad actually.
Allen keys. The current thought just setting that this could turn into an astronomical pile of rubbish. We'll see. I do wonder if there was a man called Alan who was rejected for his keys. Like, no, keys aren't good enough for doors, mate. Best for beds and wardrobes and guitars and stuff.
Dangerous times. Soft stuff is actually not that bad. Try this one.
So I've got the guitar, now it's time for amp. No, been covered enough. No. The moment of truth. Oh, this is a Gear for Music practice amp that I got when I was very, very, very young. I think I was about 6. But it works. So I'm using it.
First thing I'm going to do is brighten it up. Ooh, feedback. Oh, mic stand.
Mic stand is currently missing. So Peter Rabbit and seasons 1, 2 and 3 of Red Dwarf will have to do.
Hang on a minute. I've had an idea.
This could be genius. No, not big enough. Right. Yes. Share. Oh, that's superb. Then you put some blankets over this and then sound, literally. It's a sheet. Underneath the sheet is what matters. An amplifier.
I was actually thinking I could use Bias because it's cheap. It's free. But then actually you do need a Guitar Pro thingy-majig and mine's broken, so you could use that, but I'm not.
Point out for this I'm using this one and an SM57, so it's not even the stuff I'm using to record isn't that advanced. The thought process is it cheating to have a pedal? Because I think that I've got a pedal that would really suit this track. I think we're ready.
And what you do as well is get a friend of yours who's a bass player to let you have his bass and drum kit, and then you make a song. Right, we're ready to go make some funky music with a bass. Tractor. Yes. And with a bit of hard graft, we've got everything sorted. I've got my drum kit set up, I've got my bass, I've got my software, my guitar, we're all set. Just a quick message to drummers, if you're watching. I'm not a drummer. I don't pretend to play drums. I don't pretend to know how to play drums. I think I've been asked once to play drums and they never asked me again.
I've just recorded the guitars at the beginning bit. I'm going to record the heavy guitars and the bass. This is my bass. It's pretty. It's an old drum kit and my other friend has lent me his bass. There we are. So, without bang, if just is a bit more punchy. Mic stand with a mic. CD rack with a mic. Drum kit with stuff up to null it down. Got an audio interface with the headphones. Got my computer set up. We're all ready to go. I'd like to remind everyone again, I am not a drummer, so this will not be very interesting.
Right, there's your Cheap as Chips recording. I hope you've enjoyed listening and watching me be stupid. I would suggest if you're going to do something like this and venture out on your own by yourself doing this, I would suggest getting a better amplifier than something like that. I've just, in my experience now, I know that it's something that you need to spend a bit more money on, because it doesn't quite cut it if you don't. So I hope that it's helpful. I hope that somebody has benefited from this. If not, then I hope you've enjoyed it and you've been entertained. Hopefully I'll be doing something again soon. So thank you and goodbye.